So, hello everyone. My name is Christopher and I'm chairing this session. It's my pleasure to introduce our first speaker today, which is Aditya Puranik. And he will speak about Minecraft and Julia, a new way to build stuff and learn how to program.
Hey everyone. So I'm here to talk about Minecraft and Julia and their intersection. So probably all of you know what Julia is, and so I'll describe Minecraft. So Minecraft is a video game. It's an open sandbox game, and what that means is that you're free to do what you want. So the main concept with Minecraft is that you've got blocks, tons of blocks, and you're free to do what you want. So generally people just build a lot of cool stuff. So this is like an image from Minecraft. You have chickens, you have a lot of fun stuff. It's extremely popular with kids. There is around a monthly user base of 70 million people, so that's huge. So we made a package called PiCraft, which is a wrapper for Minecraft. And what this allows us to do is send simple commands like getting the position, getting some block information, and so on. You see, Minecraft has a 3D world, so there are coordinates, X coordinate, there is Y, and there is Z. So using this API, what you can do is you can place blocks at certain positions. So this is King's Landing from Game of Thrones, and somebody built this. Right, so it took like hundreds and hundreds of hours, lots of dedication. And there is one problem which I, as an addict gamer, had, and that was that building stuff like this was almost impossible for me. I didn't have the creativity or the patience to do that. So this summer, I thought, how about we change that? So this is the great sept. And so I'm a GSOC student, and this summer I worked on the PiCraft package. And so what you can do using code is build stuff really easily. You get your coordinates, and just using a simple for loop, you're able to build a skyscraper. Otherwise, if you just do it one block at a time, it's going to take a couple of hours. So this totally avoids that. We have a couple of more examples, like there is the safe feat. What it does is it adds a block beneath you as soon as it detects air or water or lava. You know, fun examples. So then we have this turn to gold. What it does is it detects where you're hitting with your sword and turns that block to gold. In retrospect, I think I should have named it the Alchemist or something. Okay, so we also have a 3D turtle, and the idea with the 3D turtle is around logo. So logo was immensely popular like a couple of decades ago, and so we have a 3D implementation. So our turtle is in 3D space, so it has yaw, pitch, and roll around the axis. And you know, just simple commands like you can move, you can change your pen status, and turn accordingly. So this is some code which made a 5-sided triangle in 3D. Right, first I set the angle to 45, and then I just run one simple for loop, and you know, this thing was created. So another great advantage of having a 3D turtle is L systems. So Aristide Lindemeyer, he was a Hungarian botanist, and he came up with this idea that you can express fractals as a formal grammar. So we can actually implement those formal grammars. Like I'm going to show you, like this is the Sierpinski triangle, and you basically, you have a dictionary, you have some rules, you have an initial axiom, and as you apply these rules in parallel, you keep getting more complex sentences. And as you keep, and each character represents a particular function, like F and G would mean move forward, plus and minus, means turning 120 degrees, positive or negative. So we have this in Minecraft now. Then this is the dragon curve. So, and then I also implemented Conway's game of life. So what Conway's game of life is that you have an arrangement of cells. It can be 1, 2, or 3 dimensions. And then each cell is either dead or alive. And again, we have some rules of how these cells interact with each other. So I implemented this, and well, you see there is an easy 3D implementation. Now, why did we focus on this package? There is a parallel Python package which does the same. This is a book called Adventures in Minecraft, and believe it or not, it's the most popular Raspberry Pi book. the point of this book is that you can have a lot of fun weekend projects which you can do with your kids. Then a couple of years later, then R came up with their own package. Then it turns out this summer itself, Wolfram came out with their own package. That's the point of this project. It's a basic 3D rendering engine, and it is also a lot of fun projects for little kids. That's it.
Do we have any questions? Yeah.
Can you explain quickly what version of Minecraft you support? Because there's the Java and the Pi edition, and how you interface. Is this the server protocol, or do you need a mod? Or
yeah, so the Pi edition, everything works on the Pi edition natively, but however for the Java version you need to install a mod. It's really easy to install. On Windows there is an installer, on Mac OS and Linux you just have to drag and drop some files. So you have full compatibility across all Java versions.
More questions?
So can you talk about some of the future plans you might have? Where does this go? What are the features you plan to implement? What cool things can we do? What are the sort of possibilities?
Yeah, so in the future, I want more features, like I want more tutorials. Basically, right now I feel that it has enough infrastructure. However, we need a lot of tutorials. I want this. Now, everybody's first programming language was C, C++, Python, Java, right? But how many kids are there whose first programming language is Julia? The aim is that we use Minecraft to connect with the kids, and maybe Julia is their first programming language. So for that, we need a lot of tutorials and stuff.
Okay, we have more time for questions.
Yeah, so I noticed videos were quite smooth. Is that actually how fast it runs, or that you have to cheat to make the videos like that?
I have a GTX 1060, so that's probably cheating. Okay. But it's 60 FPS constant, so.
Okay, thanks.
Maybe it's a bit sluggish on the Pi version because it's the Pi.
So I have a question. How are you communicating with the Minecraft process? Does it have an official API that you can use?
Yeah, there is, like I said, the Minecraft version has an official API. However, in the Java version, we used a mod. So that mod provides the infrastructure for communication.
We have actually time for more questions, so let's keep going.
so one very popular activity with Minecraft are these Minecraft minigame servers, where you implement on a network server an entire world, and you basically use Minecraft more as a user interface to another game. And do you think it's practical to use Julia to implement such a minigame server, which would require you to implement the Julia server protocol? Have you looked into this?
Yeah, that can be done. Actually, there is another mod called, it's called a Bucket server. Bucket is a popular server providing mechanism for Minecraft. And even they have their own plugin for their plugin core. So the Raspberry Juice it is called. So that has the API necessary to do it. So definitely it can be done. It can be done right now.
Okay.
Okay, let's look at the time. We have time for more questions if anyone has. No? Okay, then let's thank the speaker again.